A man who downed 2 bottles of stolen wine before strangling his wife with his dressing gown cord until she lost consciousness, has been jailed. Andrew Simpson, 52, had drunk 2 bottles of wine and said he was going to do jail time before the brutal attack on his wife in the flat they shared in Willey, near Blackwood, South Wales, on November 13 last year. It was only 5 days after a community order had expired which prohibited him from contacting his wife, something which was put in place due to a previous assault, reported Wales Online. The married couple, who met 17 years ago, began living together again after the order came to an end. And then he attacked her after drinking 2 bottles of stolen wine. Simpson strangled his wife with a dressing gown cord. Image, Media Wales. He went into the bedroom to change into a dressing gown and returned to the living room where his wife, who had previously suffered a stroke, was sat on a sofa, a court heard. He then said to his wife, "I'm going to do jail time for this," and proceeded to take off the cord of his dressing gown and put it around her neck before pulling on it tightly. Prosecutor Rachel Knight told Merthyr Tydfil Crown Court on Monday that Simpson pulled until she lost consciousness, and that she believed he was going to break her neck. Miss Knight added, "She was unable to defend herself. He also threw hot tea over her. She said she was dying, but he said she was not dying. She was frightened in." The court heard how at a certain point Simpson stopped the attack because he came to his senses, and at around 5:45 p.m. his wife was able to stagger out of the flat and alert a neighbor. The police were called, and when officers arrived at the scene they found Simpson standing outside the flat where he admitted what he had done. See what's happening near you by entering your postcode below or visit in your area. Footage captured by police played in court showed a clearly intoxicated Simpson being questioned by police. When pushed to clarify or repeat a previous comment made to them, he said, "I tried to strangle my wife to death." At that point he was arrested on suspicion of attempted murder and taken into custody. Miss Knight read out a victim impact statement from Simpson's wife at the court in which she said she suffers from anxiety and is mentally bereft following the. She also said they had a good marriage, where he put up with my cooking and I put up with his snoring. The statement also read, "Andrew needs help, he needs support. He is a sweetheart who has a problem with alcohol. He gave me the best years of my life." In mitigation, Jeffrey Jones on behalf of Simpson said alcohol was the cause of most of the negative events in his life and he was genuinely remorseful to the court and to his wife. Judge Richard Twomlow told him in court that he attacked a disabled and vulnerable person who was unable to defend herself. Simon had previously pleaded guilty to the charge of grievous bodily harm with intent, and he was given an extended 10-year sentence comprising 5 years and 8 months in prison, with a further 4 years and 4 months on license. The prosecution offered no evidence on a charge of attempted murder. Read more. Man who beat up woman in vicious attack, leaving her feeling like Elephant Man jailed. Read more. Britain's scariest wife and mother jailed for sick campaign of abuse of family.